Hey everybody, Vicky here. I wanted to jump on today because I felt inspired to share a thought process that I actually coach my clients in. But as we enter the second week of 2023 and I see people attacking their goals and maybe some New Year's resolutions, I felt like it was the appropriate time to share the one area where people often get stuck when trying to achieve their goals. And so I wanted to make sure that you didn't hit that roadblock and you can continue the success and motivation maybe you started at the beginning of the year. And that is, it is essential that you have this one thing in place, or you can really just, wish all of your goals and intentions goodbye. Because without it in place, there's no way that you're going to achieve your goals. And that is the 100% belief and conviction that your goals and intentions are actually possible for you. Now, I know a lot of people believe that their goals are possible. Like, it is possible to lose 10 pounds. It is possible to finally set up boundaries for the first time in your life. It is possible to have an extra few hours of free time every week to prioritize your own needs and self-care. We may believe that the goals that we want and everything we desire for ourselves is possible, but where people get stuck is that they may be living a subconscious belief that that possibility is not available to themselves. And I see this all the time when people say, I have this goal, I've tried, and I always end up failing, or it never works out for me. And really, it's just a limiting belief that just keeps coming up for them. And they really just haven't been able to push through that. And that's a lot of what I work with my clients on in my coaching program is about 80% of my program is mindset management. And the number one thing is holding the belief that your goals and intentions are 100% possible for you. And we're all worthy of change. We're all worthy of our desires. But if you don't believe that they're possible for you, they are never going to happen. Okay? And you may not know this consciously. You may know it subconsciously. And how that shows up subconsciously is maybe you've made a health and fitness goal this year, and the first week, you've made it to the gym, you're drinking your water, you're getting your rest, and you're feeling pretty good. And then something happens, and maybe you want to hit snooze. Maybe you take that invite to hang out with your friends where there's going to be maybe a lot of drinking or a lot of convenient food that maybe is not on track with what your goals are. And you start to use that as an excuse, I want to enjoy this, but it's making it harder. And then all of a sudden you start losing motivation. And then you've convinced yourself that, my goal is not possible because look, I've lost motivation. Maybe it's not aligned, and really all it is you've created some self-sabotage. And it's that self-sabotage is that underlying belief that your goals are not possible for you. And, that is what is required to actually reach your goals. And as a coach and mentor to my clients, that's actually my job as a coach, is to hold the belief for my clients until they've developed the skills, the strategy to actually hold it for themselves. And so if you are heading into 2023 and we're week 2 and you've already hit some roadblocks and you're already kind of doubting yourself that you'll ever reach your goals, or maybe thinking to yourself, gosh, this is really, really, really hard, or it's too hard for me, I'll never reach it. I want you to kind of sit and think to yourself, am I holding on to a belief that it's actually possible for me? Or am I holding on to the hope that's possible to me? Because what do they say? Hope is the killer of all dreams, right? You have to know deep within that what you want is possible for you. And it's one of those, especially as women, we're the biggest cheerleaders for other women. We're you want to do that? Go on, girl. That is I'm your biggest cheerleader. But oftentimes, we hold the belief for other people, but we never hold the belief from ourselves. And that comes from a lot of preconditioning, maybe things you learned growing up, maybe certain things like attachment styles. But all of that can be reprogrammed. All of that can be unbecoming, if you will. So that way you can reach, a new level of belief in yourself. And really that's what I help my clients with. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you're already kind of feeling some doubt, if you're already feeling some lack of motivation, if you're already feeling like, oh my gosh, my journey is so long, like I'm never gonna get there, just stop, take a breath, and think to yourself, what is a more helpful thought? What will actually get me to my goals? And am I harboring some limiting belief that's going to stop me anyway? It doesn't matter what I do or what actions I take, and am I holding a limiting belief that's going to block me? If you're looking for support in reprogramming those limiting beliefs, if you're looking for support in a mentor that can hold the belief for you and teach you the skill sets and teach you some strategies to overcome that. So no matter what your goal is, whether it's losing weight, whether it's doing a complete life change, like, dropping out of school, moving a different city, buying a house, quitting your job, creating new hobbies, maybe it's expanding your business. If you've got some big goals, your belief in yourself has to be through the roof, or else you'll never reach your goal. If that belief is not there, you're never going to reach your goals. So if you have big goals and you know that you can see it, you can feel it, it's possible, but maybe there's a little bit of self-doubt whether like you can actually reach it, reach out to me. My LEAP program, my 12-week self-love activation actually kicks off today, but I'm taking enrollments this week. Our first coaching call is not till Thursday, so you still have a little bit of time to jump in before our first coaching call. So if you're thinking to yourself, I have big plans and I need to become a better version of myself in order to reach them, or I need to have unshakable self-trust and belief in myself, but I just need some support getting there, reach out to me. My LEAP program could be perfect for you. There is an application process just to make sure that you'd be a good fit for the program, and also that we would be a good fit working with each other, mentor to client. So I hope you guys are having a great 2023. I would love to hear how your goals are going so far. How are we doing in week 2? What is your belief system? Do you really think that everything is possible for you, and not just for other people, but actually for you? And if you need some support, reach out to me. There's still time to enroll in my LEAP program. And if that's a good fit, I can't wait to hear from you soon. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye for now.